Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that your entire day, your focus, your energy, your confidence could be decided in the first 10 minutes of your morning? Because the way you start your day is the single most powerful tool you have to control your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your life. And yet, most people do it all wrong. They wake up feeling exhausted. They hit snooze 3 times. And the first thing they do, they grab their phone. They start scrolling through email, social media, and news alerts before they even sit up in bed. And just like that, their day starts with stress, distraction, and overwhelm. Not anymore. Starting tomorrow, you're going to take control of your mornings. And it starts with one simple rule. Do not check your phone first thing in the morning. The second you pick up that phone, your brain shifts into reaction mode. You're responding to messages, reading other people's demands, and flooding your mind with stress before you've even had a chance to think for yourself. You're handing control of your day to everyone else. Instead, here's what you do. The moment you wake up, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of bed. No snooze, no hesitation when you hit snooze. You're not just delaying your wake up time, you're delaying your momentum, your discipline, and your confidence. By getting up immediately, you're training yourself to take action. Once you're up, move your body, stretch, walk, do some jumping jacks. It doesn't matter what you do, just get moving. Why? Because movement wakes up your brain. It boosts your energy and sends a signal to your body that it's time to be alert and focused. And if you can step outside and get some sunlight, even a few minutes of natural light in the morning, regulates your mood, your sleep cycle, and your motivation now. Before you dive into work, take a moment to set an intention for your day. What's one thing you want to accomplish? How do you want to feel today? What kind of energy do you want to bring into your tasks, your conversations, your goals? If you don't take a moment to decide this, your day will decide for you. This is how you take control, not by making massive, overwhelming changes, but by starting with something simple. Owning your mornings. When you win the morning, you win the day. When you win enough days, you win your life. So tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off, don't snooze. Don't scroll, get up, move, and set the tone for your day. Your future self will thank you, Doc. The way you start your morning determines how the rest of your day will unfold. It's not just about waking up early. It's about what you do in those first few moments that sets the tone for your mindset, energy, and productivity. Most people wake up and immediately go into reaction mode. They check their phones, get lost in emails, stress about the day ahead. And before they even get out of bed, they're already overwhelmed. That's not a strong start. That's starting your day with chaos. If you want to take control of your day, you have to take control of your morning. The first few minutes after waking up are critical because your brain is in a highly impressionable state. The decisions you make in those early moments send a message to your subconscious about how you're going to show up for the rest of the day. Are you going to be intentional, or are you going to be reactive? Are you going to set the tone, or are you going to let outside influences decide it for you? The best way to take charge of your mornings is to start with one simple habit: getting out of bed immediately without hitting snooze. The second you wake up, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and get up. No second guessing, no debating, no negotiating with yourself. When you hit snooze, you're not just delaying your morning. You're reinforcing a habit of hesitation. You're teaching your brain that avoiding action is okay. But when you get up immediately, you send a different message. I am in control. I take action. I don't delay this one. Habit changes everything because it builds momentum. Think about it. How often have you started the day feeling sluggish, dragging yourself out of bed, and then struggling to be productive? That's because your brain is still stuck in sleep mode. But when you get up immediately, you're shifting into an active state. You're starting the day with energy, discipline, and confidence. Once you're up, the next step is movement. You don't need a full workout. Just do something that gets your body moving. Stretch, walk around, do some light exercise. Why? Because movement is the fastest way to wake up your brain. When you move, you increase blood flow, improve circulation, and trigger the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that boost your mood. And energy movement also reduces stress. If you start your morning by getting your body engaged, you set yourself up for a day with more focus, more energy, and less tension. Another powerful way to take control of your morning is to get some natural light. Stepping outside, even for just a couple of minutes, signals to your body that it's time to be awake. Natural light helps regulate your sleep cycle, improves your mood, and even increases alertness. If you're constantly feeling groggy in the mornings, it's not just about sleep, it's about light. Exposure. And here's the key. All of this happens before you check your phone. Your phone is a distraction. The second you pick it up, you're giving away control of your thoughts. You're allowing emails, notifications, and social media to dictate your mindset. Instead, give yourself time to wake up, move, and set your own tone for the day. Even just 10 minutes of being intentional with your morning can change everything. It's not about doing something CompTIA. It's about doing something consistent. If you train yourself to wake up without snoozing, move your body and get some light, you'll notice a shift in how you feel, how you think, and how you perform. Your morning is the foundation of your day. Build it strong, and you'll set yourself up for success. The moment you wake up, your brain is in a highly suggest. I will state your subconscious mind is wide open, absorbing everything like a sponge. And yet the first thing most people do, they grab their phone, they check their notifications, open email, scroll through social media, and instantly start their day by reacting to everything the world throws at them. This one habit, reaching for your phone first thing in the morning, sets you up for stress, distraction, and overwhelm before you even had a chance to think for yourself. Instead of being intentional about your day, you're letting outside forces dictate your mood, focus, and energy. And once you start the day in reaction mode, it's incredibly hard to switch back to being proactive. Your phone is designed to grab your attention. Every notification, email, and social media update is competing for your focus. And when you check your phone first thing in the morning, you're conditioning your brain to seek external validation and instant gratification before you've even gotten out of bed. This creates a ripple effect. If the first thing you do in the morning is scroll through stress, inducing news or emails and bearing your attention, your brain gets flooded with cortisol, the stress hormone. That means you're starting your day in fight or flight mode, feeling anxious and overwhelmed before you've even had breakfast. But it's not just about stress, it's about control. When you start your day by checking your phone, you're giving up control of your mindset. You're allowing the outside world to determine how you feel. Maybe you see an email that stresses you out. Maybe you read something on social media that makes you feel insecure. Maybe you get lost in mindless scrolling and suddenly realize you've wasted 30 minutes before even getting out of bed. Whatever it is, you've handed over your power before you've had a chance to be intentional about your day. There's a better way. Instead of grabbing your phone first thing, give yourself time to wake up and take control of your mindset. The first 10 to 30 minutes of your day should be focused on setting yourself up for success, not reacting to the demands of others. Start by keeping your phone out of reach. If your phone is right next to your bed, it's too easy to grab it the moment you wake up. Instead, put it across the room. Better yet, get an actual alarm clock so you're not dependent on your phone to wake up. That way, when your alarm goes off, you have to physically get out of bed to turn it off, which helps you wake up more effectively. Once you're up, use the first few minutes of your day for yourself. Instead of scrolling, take a deep breath, stretch, drink some water, step outside and get some fresh air. Set an intention for your day. Even a simple thought like, today I'm in control of my energy, can shift your mindset in a powerful way. If you break the habit of checking your phone first thing in the morning, you'll notice a difference almost immediately. You'll feel more present, more focused, and less anxious. You see, you'll start your day on your own terms, not on the terms of your inbox or social media feed. And most importantly, you'll be training your brain to prioritize what matters, your mindset, your goals, and your well-being before letting the outside world take over. It's a small change, but it has a massive impact. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows if you start your morning in control with a clear and focused mind. You'll carry that energy throughout your day. And if you can do that consistently, day after day, you'll transform not just your mornings, but your entire life. Hitting the snooze button might feel like an innocent habit, but it's actually one of the worst ways to start your day. Every time you hit snooze, you're reinforcing hesitation, delaying action, and making it harder for yourself to build momentum. You're sending a message to your brain that avoiding responsibility is okay. And that message carries over into the rest of your day. The science behind this is simple. When you wake up, your body starts a natural process of becoming alert. But the moment you hit snooze and go back to sleep, you interrupt that process. Instead of waking up feeling refreshed, you start a new sleep cycle that you don't have time to complete. This is why when you finally do get up, you feel groggy, sluggish, and disoriented. That foggy feeling is called sleep inertia, and it can last for hours, wrecking your focus, slowing down your thinking, and making it harder to be productive. But it's not just about feeling tired. It's about what snoozing does to your mindset. Every time you hit snooze, you're practicing procrastination. You're reinforcing the habit of avoiding action instead of taking control. And that habit doesn't just stay in the morning. It follows you throughout the day. It shows up when you put off important tasks, when you hesitate before speaking up, when you avoid taking the steps you know you need to take the solution, get up immediately. The moment your alarm goes off, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. No thinking, no debating, no second guessing, just action. This simple habit trains your brain to respond with discipline instead of hesitation. It builds confidence because you're proving to yourself every single morning that you can do hard things, that you can take control instead of letting your impulses run the show. And here's the thing. It doesn't just make your mornings better. It makes your entire life better when you stop snoozing. You start showing up differently. You start building momentum from the moment you wake up. You become the kind of person who doesn't delay, who doesn't wait for motivation, who doesn't waste time on indecision. You become the kind of person who takes action. This one habit can create a ripple effect in every area of your life. Think about it. If you train yourself to get up on time without hesitation, how much easier will it be to stick to a workout routine, to push through challenges at work, to take action on your goals instead of just thinking about them the way you do one thing. G is the way you do everything. When you master your mornings, you're not just changing how you wake up. You're changing how you show up in every part of your life. And let's be real, you don't need more sleep. You need better sleep. Snoozing doesn't give you extra rest. It actually makes you more tired if you're exhausted in the morning. It's not because you need 10 extra minutes of broken sleep. It's because you need to go to bed earlier, create a consistent sleep routine, and wake up at the same time every day. Prioritize high quality sleep. And getting up on time won't be a struggle. It'll be second nature. So tomorrow morning when your alarm goes off, don't even think about it. Get yep pee. Start your day with action, with discipline, with momentum. Because if you can win the first battle of the day, the battle against the snooze button, you can win anything. The moment you wake up, your body and brain need a clear signal that it's time to be alert and active. But most people roll out of bed, shuffle to the kitchen for coffee, and stay sluggish for hours, wondering why they feel tired even after a full night's sleep. The truth is your body isn't designed to go from a resting state to peak performance without some kind of activation. Movement is that activation. It's the switch that turns everything on: your muscles, your circulation, your energy levels, and most importantly, your brain. When you move first thing in the morning, even for just a few minutes, you send a powerful message to your body. It's time to wake up. Your heart rate increases, your blood starts flowing, and your brain gets flooded with oxygen, which immediately improves focus and alertness. That's why people who have a morning movement routine, whether it's stretching, a walk, or a short workout, report feeling more energized throughout. The day is not magic, it's biology. Your body needs movement to shake off the fog of sleep and prepare for the demands of the day ahead beyond just energy. Movement in the morning has a massive impact on your mood. Physical activity triggers the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help combat stress and anxiety. Think about it. How many times have you woken up feeling groggy or overwhelmed by everything you have to do? Now imagine starting your day with movement instead of stress. Within minutes, you can shift your entire mental state from sluggish to motivated simply by getting your body in motion. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need an hour-long workout. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't even need to break a sweat. 5 to 10 minutes of intentional movement is enough to kickstart your system. You can stretch, do a few body weight exercises, walk around your home, or step outside for fresh air. The key is consistency. When you make movement a non-negotiable part of your morning, your body starts to expect it over time. Waking up feeling tired becomes a thing of the past because your body has been trained to transition smoothly from rest to activity. One of the most powerful additions to morning movement is exposure to natural light. The human body is designed to respond to sunlight. Regulates your sleep cycle, improves your mood, and even boosts cognitive function. If you can step outside for just a couple of minutes, even if it's cloudy, the natural light signals to your brain that the day has started. This simple habit can help you feel more awake in the morning and even improve your ability to fall asleep at night. The biggest mistake people make is assuming that energy is something they either have or don't have. But energy isn't something you wait for. It's something you create. And movement is one of the fastest ways to generate it. If you start, every day sitting, scrolling, or dragging yourself through your morning, your body stays in a low energy state. But if you start with movement, your body responds by giving you more energy, more focus, and more motivation to take on the day. There's a reason why some of the most successful people in the world swear by morning movement. It's not just about physical health. It's about mental performance. It's about priming yourself to be in control of your day instead of just reacting to it. Because when you start your morning with intention, everything else follows. You make better decisions. You feel more confident. You move through the day with more purpose. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone, before you pour that first cup of coffee, before you even let your mind start racing with to-do list, get up, stretch, walk, do a few jumping jacks, anything that gets your body in motion. Within minutes, you'll feel the shift. More energy, more clarity, more control. And when you make this a habit, you're not just changing your mornings, you're changing your entire life. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and the way you use in the morning determines how the rest of your day unfolds most. People wake up and immediately let their thoughts spiral into stress, negativity, and overwhelm. They think about all the things they have to do, all the problems they have to face, and all the reasons are tired, frustrated, or unmotivated. And then they wonder why they feel stuck in a cycle of anxiety and aches at exhaustion. Your first thoughts in the morning set the tone for your entire day. If you start with stress, your brain stays in survival mode, looking for more things to worry about. If you start with negativity, you carry that energy with you, making it harder to focus, feel motivated, or get things done. But if you take control of your thoughts first thing in the morning, you take control of your mindset and your actions. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to do this is by practicing gratitude the second you wake up, before you even get out of bed. Take a moment to focus on something you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the fact that you woke up, the people in your life, the opportunities ahead of you, or even just the warmth of your blanket gratitude shifts your mind from what's wrong to what's right. And when you train your brain to focus on the good, you naturally feel more optimistic, energized, and ready to take on the day. But gratitude is just the beginning. You also need to be intentional about what you tell yourself. Your brain is constantly listening to your thoughts, and the way you talk to yourself matters. If you wake up and immediately think, I'm so tired, I don't want to do this today, it's going to be stressful. Your brain believes it, and that's exactly how your day will feel. But if you wake up and think, I am in control of my day, I have the energy I need, I can handle whatever comes my way, your brain believes that too, and that changes everything. This is where affirmations come in. Affirmations aren't just feel-good statements. They are powerful tools that rewire your brain. When you repeat positive, empowering statements in the morning, you're training your mind to focus on confidence, possibility, and success. Instead of doubt and fear, some examples: I am strong, I am capable, I am focused, today is going to be a great day, I am excited for what's ahead. Even if you don't fully believe these statements at first, saying them out loud programs your brain to look for evidence that they're true. Another way to control your thoughts in the morning is by setting a clear intention for your day instead of just hoping for a good day. Decide what kind of day you're going to have. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? What kind of energy do I want to bring? What's one thing I can focus on that will make today a success? When you start your morning with a clear intention, you create a sense of purpose and direction. You stop reacting to the day and start leading it. This isn't about pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing how you respond to them. Life will always throw obstacles your way. But when you start your day with gratitude, positive self-talk, and clear intentions, you build the mental strength to handle anything that comes your way. You become the kind of person who doesn't let circumstances dictate your mood. You dictate, and that's where true power lies. So tomorrow morning, take control of your thoughts before they take control of you. What? K up. Focus on something good. Speak to yourself with confidence and set a clear intention for your day. This every morning, and you'll start to see a shift, not just in how you feel, but in how you show up, how you perform, and ultimately how you live your life.